Blue skies and palm trees. What's good, internet? My name is Attack Slug. Welcome back to Fire Pro Wrestling World Fire Promoter. We are on break for the month, I think. I don't know. If I hit event here, it's going to say, nah, man. Yeah, you can't hold an event while on vacation. That's good to know, but I can still manage this freaking brand. Can I not? Can I not? So, that being said, let's check our stats here. Let's obviously everyone should be green after this vacation month, which is fine. But let's check our advice and see who might want more money. So the number one contender for that world title wants more money, and if anybody deserves it, it is the winningest man here in VFG. So let's go talk to Kazuma Kiryu and pay him some more money. I'm sorry, wrong guy. Dragon of Dojima. Change salary. Bump it up. Bump it up. Bump it up. There you go. Now, nobody else should be unhappy. Right? Mustafa Ali. Alright, how many times can I hit that button and have guys be unhappy? That's the question. Alright, we'll do one more here and keep things easy breezy, as you might say. Easy peasy, as Oscar would say. So let's go talk to Ali, I suppose, and say, Ali, what's your beef, man? What's your bone to pick? It always comes down to two things. The two C's, as Jim Ross would say. Cash and creative. And I'm in charge of creative, but also the cash. Anyhow, our scouts are out scouting. Not worried about it. I can't offer a deal right now where you have a full roster, but what I can do is spend a whole lot of money, which I'm not going to do this month, right? Because there's no money coming in this month. We're all on vacation, which means July is a bit of a wash, and I can check to see everything is, yeah, alright, look, that one there, right there, the rec room, we'll spend that, but everything needs to be good. As long as it's good, then I'm good, as they say. So we'll keep that crack-a-lackin', percolating as such. Merchandise, we're going to need more merch pretty soon here, but I'm not going to do it with no show to sell merch at this month. So, proceed to the results of the vacation. Kushida, Grimes, and Adam Cole are the 6-man tag champs. James Storm of NWA is the champion, and I just spent, I'm down. Not a lot, but a little bit. There was some income there in 15 grand, so I made some money, and again, tournaments, yeah. So there we go. That brings us to August. Hot summer August, my birthday month. Monday Night Raw scouted Nick. Which Nick? Agent returned. 47 is back from his expedition, from his excursion. They found Kratos in Europe, the God of War. Let's hire the God of War. But Mario is waiting outside. His salary is too low. Charity event, but the Hulk didn't show. Dante and Kiryu. No, I know. Kiryu is the number one contender, and Dante is the champion. We had a tournament yesterday. Watch that video. Believe me, I know. So, that's going to happen in August. But, before we get to that, first of all, we got to pay Mario what he thinks he's worth as one half of our tag team champions here in VFG. So, it's a him. It's a Mario. Up the salary up to $14.52. There you go. Satisfied. So, I want to know who they found. Yeah, I can't get anybody here until we actually get a bigger gym or fire somebody. And I'm not sure that I want to fire anybody on this crew. I mean, look, Waluigi is D's all around. And so is 47. So honestly, in terms of building our brand and popularity, they can both get cut because they aren't pulling their weight in bringing in the fans to watch the product. So, that being said, back from excursion, and nothing changed for the Hitman. So Hitman, we're cutting you loose. So, it's been fun, but bye-bye. Perhaps I'll pick you up later if you get some more experience somewhere else and gain more popularity, but I have my doubts. Which means, let's go offer a contract to Kratos. Also, which Nick was scouted? Let's go find out who scouted a Nick here in one of these places. Yes, Nick Jackson, one half of the Young Bucks. I assumed that was the case because I honestly forgot who I put in after I made the save file and added like 30 guys. That was one of those 30 guys, Nick and Matt. So, good for them. But what we're here to do today is hire ourselves a God of War who is strong style from parts unknown. 6'6", 240 pounds, Spartan Rage as a finisher, and a B here in America. Kratos. Have 30 grand. Sign. Does not want to sign. Oh, man. We'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. Because Kratos would be a great get here for VFG. But that is it for our thing here. Let's put in another scout and say, Carlos, find us a lucha in Latin America. I'll give you 2 months to do it. And make an offer. So, do that. That's cheap enough. Sure. Anyhow, we do have a show to put on today at some juncture here, but let's go check our other management business, which is, hey, merchandise, merchandise. We sold merch, even though we didn't have a show, so awesome. Works out pretty good for us. So that brought in some cash for what we did there, and that made all the sense in the world. So, still got masks left here. We'll bring in some more snacks. And we'll do goods next time, because I'm trying to keep things a little bit light today in terms of our spending, because I need to make more money. I do want, at some juncture here in this, to spend this 135 grand to increase our maximum amount of wrestlers. That would be great, but we're not quite there just yet. Also, repairs, and repairs. So, yeah, 50 grand, we're good. We're going to spend at least 30 or 40 to get the show run. So now that our roster is well rested, we're going to bring in one freelancer and have everyone on the card work a match today. Can I invite Kratos to work a match? 13 grand? I don't think so. I'm sorry, Kratos. I would have hired you and given you 30K as a bonus, but good God, I'm not paying you that kind of cash to come in for one show, Kratos. It's not worth that much to me. Jake Hager, the Big Hurt. The Big Hurt's working the show. Alright, cool. Anyhow, I don't want to hire anybody else. We're just going to have our 16 talents here work this show. It's 8 matches. That should fill up a good arena here if we're lucky. So let's book this event and get back into it. We got to have our title on the line. The main event of the show is going to be your champion, Dante, defending against Kazuma Kiryu. So Dante says Kiryu must die. 4th outfit. Why not? Do that. So Dante, title match, title on the line here. BFG, 3rd champion of Dante, defending against the Dragon of Dojima. So Kazuma Kiryu, come on down. Oh yeah, look at that outfit. Yes, we're doing that. We're getting fancy here for this show. Anyhow, elsewhere, who is our other most popular wrestlers here in the company? I know Sub-Zero's up there. So, Sub-Zero, where you at, bro? He is an A, so maybe Sub-Zero can get his first win here. That'd be nice. That would be quite nice if he can make that happen. So, Sub-Zero should go up against Jake Hager, the Big Hurt. He is a B. Why not? So, can Sub-Zero beat Jake Hager? That is the question. Anyhow, elsewhere in our Who's Popular, we have R-Truth, because that's what's up. He is an A. And R-Truth will go ahead to head with King Corbin, who is a B. Sure, why not? Anyhow, elsewhere on the card, who else needs matches today? We're going to have as many matches as possible here. We'll have Liger, who is a B, going up against Mustafa Ali, who I believe is either a B or an A. He's a B. So, you know, stacking this deck, stacking this card, right? We're already at a full house. We can honestly go, hey, you know what? Medium Hall. Let's see how close we can get in a medium hall. I'm curious. Perhaps in the rural? That's full house. No, we can't go... Medium hall and rural, is it less, or is it... It's 10,000. Alright, it's not 15,000, it's 10,000. Can we fill a 10,000 seat arena here in the rural? We'll see, man. That is the goal, is it not? Joker against Pete Dunne. Why not? Elsewhere! A lot of matches on this card. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. Who is still somewhat popular here on the card? Bowser is a C. We can have, I guess, Bowser and Mario go head to head. The age-old, we'll never get tired of that. Bowser and Mario doing it and doing it and doing it well. We're almost at 8,000, folks. This is getting pretty close to our best show ever, our biggest show ever. But it's costing a pretty penny to run this show. So that is what it is. Sheamus is a B. We can have Sheamus go head-to-head with Jinder or Luigi. I'll say he's a junior, so yeah, I guess we'll do Sheamus and Jinder again on this show. I know. Believe me, I know. And then finally, Waluigi, bottom of the ding-dang card, because he's, you know, Waluigi. And Waluigi goes up against Luigi. Talk about a rivalry. We have a full house in this medium hall for the first time ever. And that means, at $40 a pop, that is a cool $400,000. Minus expenses, minus hiring, you know, a guy, but minus salaries. So if we charge 60, how low does it go? Yeah, we lose a bunch there. You're only gaining 50 grand and you're not having a full house. It's not worth that struggle. So there we go. A stacked card. Everyone on my roster is on this card. We can fill a 10,000 seat arena here in the rural. Not in the urban, which that's 15,000. So 10,000, we can do that. Confirm the match card. So with 126 and we're making 400, we should crack 2 million on this show with merchandise, etc., etc. So honestly, with that kind of 10,000 in the building, what we should do here is produce some more merchandise. So I think that we'll get some goods in here for 4,000 to a nice 130K spent on this show, and hopefully all this merch just gets blown out with 10,000 fans in the arena. That's what I hope. We'll see how it goes. We're proceeding to our biggest show for BFG ever. Headlined by the world title on the line, grudge match, Dante Kiryu. That's the hype stuff right there. I love it. August. Alright, now hopefully these wrestlers can maintain their part of the bargain and give us some good matches. Now, I know the problem with Luigi. Luigi is a lucha superstar. I am making him work strong style. I need to hire another guy who's lucha and make them work lucha matches. I get it. I know how the game works. But here we are. That's what I chose, so let's get it on as such. And see what we got. And even then, that's 94%. So, what do I know? I thought it had to be lucha, but Luigi beats Waluigi, as he should. And my pen is missing? Where'd it go? It was behind the green screen. And of course, Luigi wins with that rolling cradle, as he does. It's kind of, you know, his thing, man. The roll-up of Luigi is deadly. So Luigi is A, our junior champion, but B, he is now 6-2. So a great record here for Luigi. Waluigi, on the other hand, is now 7-5. So not as good, but you know, it is what it is. Anyhow, great start to this show. Here's hoping the rest of the card manages to maintain that intensity, integrity, and intelligence. Not as good, but it's Jinder and Sheamus. I don't expect that much from those two, but you know, big meaty men, tough meat. Anyhow, 4 minutes. The Colossus, the modern-day Maharaja, is now 4-7, while Sheamus is now 4-7. Huh. That was weird. Okay. They're both 4-7 now with that win and that loss. Alright, sure. Works for me, I suppose. Anyhow, Mario and Bowser. The eternal rivalry. Can you give me a good match? I don't care who wins. Just, there we go. 87%, the stunner. And Mario, as he does, beats Bowser. What else is new? So Mario is now 7-8. Whereas Bowser is now 7-9. That could have gone either way, to be honest. Alright, Pete Dunne and Joker, the juniors, doing their thing on the show today. 85% Rapid Hurricanrana, and Joker beats Pete Dunne, as you might expect from a former junior champion, and that makes Joker the second man to hit the 10 on the win column. It is 10-4, whereas Pete Dunne is now 5-6. Next up, Mustafa Ali versus Yushin Thunder Liger. Can Liger get his first win here in VFG? He is 0-3 right now. He needs a win. Make it a win! And he did not make it a win. So the 0-5-4 from Ali puts away Liger, and not the best match in the world, but that is what it is. So Ali is now 2-2, and Liger is 0-4. He has a popularity, his matches just don't deliver. So that's kind of a problem. Like, yeah, you get fans in the door, but then the matches are just disappointing. So what's the good in that? Next up, we have King Corbin versus R-Truth. And what will they bring me? King Corbin wins with a choke slam. Not a great match, but is what it is. King Corbin is now 5-3, whereas R-Truth is now 2-2, and that's what's up. The Freelancer, the Big Hurt, Jake Hager, taking on Sub-Zero. Can Sub-Zero get his first win here in VFG? Also, a good question. Please, oh please, Sub-Zero, give me a banger here. 81%, and yes! Sub-Zero! It's the outfit change, man. He gets his first win here with a Swan Dive, Rapid Hurricanrana in 13:35. Sub-Zero is now 1-4. And Hager does not work here. Sorry, Big Hurt. Peace out. Anyhow, that brings us to our main event of the evening. The one everyone has been waiting for. We're going to turn on our speed here to make sure it is 125. If anybody has a shot to defeat the undefeated Dante, it is the Dragon of Dojima. So let's hop in here and watch the match. I know that not everyone wants to watch these matches. I can see my analytics where it dips during the match and comes back up at the end of the match. I get it. But for me, it's establishing these characters in my head, canon and fiction, that I need to have some matches to say, alright, well, I know Hitman was a cheater because he always had those spikes, you know, but if you don't watch the matches, you wouldn't know that, right? So, that's just me. Anyhow, in his fancy suit, the Dragon of Dojima is here to challenge the reigning, defending, undisputed and undefeated Dante, the son of Sparta, Devil May Cry. Will he hit those Dante moves, or will the Burning Hammer put him away? That is the question here on VFG, a 2-day. Woohoo! And fight. This one could be short, it could be long, it could be epic, it could be a stinker. It all depends on the talent here, and I hope they deliver so this card stays above 80% in the rankings. That would be nice. I would appreciate that with a 10,000 just sold out in this arena. So, oh, the clutch. The punches and the clutch. He couldn't get out of it. So, one of those amount of punches and could not make it happen as Dante drags Kiryu in an early pinfall. Just not even worth doing. And attitude adjustment to Dante. 1 and a 1 count. Not enough, folks, but the rapid fire. And then the Dragon Screw, leg whip from Dante. Anyhow, to the ropes. And a big clothesline from Kiryu and the double knees to the midsection. But Dante back with that belly-to-belly suplex He cannot be stopped. And a big splash in the center. Only a 1 count at this juncture. Into the corner goes Kiryu, and with his own belly to belly to the outside. And then Kiryu joins him on the outside, and then the count begins. Title cannot change hands on a count out, so both men need to get back in the ring. Seriously, it would be good because this is going to get real sloppy, real fast. There we go, back in the ring. Oh, the taunt. Shouldn't have done that. He's just a boy. Dante gonna fly. Big elbow to the small of the back of Kiryu with his fancy suit, and another belly to belly. 1, 2. He didn't get him. Not even close. Not even close. Sorry, Dante. Gonna take more than that. Big scoop slam. Back to the center. And then another pinfall. So many pinfalls here, but no one has gotten it locked down. DDT just yet. And both men dizzy at the 5-minute mark. Elbow drop. And both men want it so bad. Dante, undefeated. Kiryu won that tournament and is the most winningest man here in VFG. So it will be a 2 count once again. But back and forth, trading blows. The things the fans want to see here. Back to the center. And the sharpshooter on Dante. Will he tap? Will he snap? Or hit the ropes? I don't know. DDT. Once again, spiking him right on his dome. Dante is dizzy. Dante must die, says Kiryu. Another DDT. 1, 2. No. Close, but no cigar, says Dante. Kiryu calling for it. He wants that burning hammer. But no, Dante fighting back with punches in bunches and a big chop for good measure. Dante gonna fly again. The big kick to the back of the head. Good God Almighty. There it is! Dante moves! And a 3 count! And still, VFG champion in 8 minutes is Dante. So, the big story in that match was that Kiryu, he's done so well with the burning hammer, but he didn't hit it. He couldn't hit the burning hammer. I think if he had hit that move, he would have won that title. So perhaps we'll see a rematch at some point down the road and build that story. And can Kiryu hit that move on Dante? Anyhow, that means Dante is a solid 6 wins, 0 losses. And Kiryu is at 13 wins and 5 losses. Again, still the winningest man here in VFG. Defense. He did it. Dante is still champion. No one survives. Dante moves. End the event. Give me the money. Flawless show. So, build it up at 10,000. And again, this thing is not showing me anything happening in the competition, so I guess nobody won a belts and nothing changed hands. So, okay. That's fine. $2 million. That's what's up. A 6-man tag team tournament with SmackDown. I don't know how to do that. And I don't have any 6-man champions. So, you know, there's that. But tomorrow, I can buy... Oh, the network! Let's sign. Fame and stardom. Here we come. Big things popping, little things stopping. Okay. Must not dismiss 2 or more wrestlers. But... So that's 9 months, and I can't fire anybody for 9 months? Or I can't fire more than... But I gotta write that down? That don't fire 2. Because I will forget and be like, you know what? Waluigi, you're out of here because you're terrible. But I'm going to increase the gym, which means increasing the amount of wrestlers, so that should even out. I got 1 spot open right now for Kratos, hopefully, fingers crossed. But yes, let's do that deal. And the local Fox affiliate. That's funny. Oh, alright. Boss Sub-Zero. That's blank there. It's Sub-Zero. So, let's go negotiate with Sub-Zero here very quickly. And say, hey, Sub-Zero, you want more money. I get it. There you go. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. So yes, tomorrow, increasing the size of our gym, maybe hiring Kratos, and then continuing to put on these banger shows. That's the plan. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos on this channel. Tune in for those. See you next time. And I'm out.